The human eye. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're embarking on a fascinating journey to explore one of the most incredible organs in our body, the human eye. This complex sensory organ allows us to see the world around us by detecting light and converting it into electrical signals for our brain. Let's dive in. The image shows a diagram of the human eye with various parts labeled to illustrate the structure and function of each component. Parts of the human eye and their functions. Let's break down the different parts of the human eye and understand their functions. The cornea is the transparent front layer that refracts or bends light into the eye. Aqueous humor is the watery fluid in front of the lens. It maintains pressure and nourishes the lens and cornea. The iris is the colored part of your eye, and it controls the size of the pupil, regulating how much light enters. The pupil itself is that dark hole in the iris, directly regulating light entry. The lens is a transparent, flexible structure that focuses light onto the retina. Ciliary muscles surround the lens and change its shape to adjust focus, a process called accommodation. Vitreous humor is the gel-like fluid behind the lens, maintaining the eyeball's shape. The retina is the light-sensitive layer at the back of the eye, containing photoreceptors called rods and cones, which convert light into signals. The fovea, also known as the yellow spot, is the central part of the retina, responsible for the sharpest vision because it's dense with cones. The optic nerve connects the eye to the brain, transmitting all these visual signals. The sclera is the white outer coating that protects and maintains the eye's shape. And finally, the choroid is the layer behind the retina that supplies oxygen and nutrients to the eye. Rods versus cones, photoreceptors in retina. Within the retina, we have two types of photoreceptor cells, rods and cones. Rods are primarily responsible for night vision or vision in dim light. There are about 120 million rods, mostly located in the periphery of the retina, and they detect black and white. Cones are crucial for day vision and color vision. You have about 6 million cones concentrated in the central retina, particularly the fovea, and they detect red, green, and blue colors. Working of the eye, image formation. So how does our eye form an image? 1. First, light enters through the cornea and passes through the aqueous humor and then the pupil. 2. The lens then adjusts its shape, thanks to the ciliary muscles, to focus the light precisely onto the retina. 3. The retina, with its rods and cones, converts this light into electrical signals. 4. These signals are then carried by the optic nerve to the brain. 5. Finally, your brain interprets the image. Interestingly, while the image formed on the retina is actually inverted and real, your brain perceives it as upright. Important concepts for exams. Here are some important concepts often tested in exams regarding the human eye. Power of accommodation. This refers to the ability of the lens to change its shape via the ciliary muscles to focus on objects at varying distances, both near and far. Persistence of vision. This phenomenon means an image remains on your retina for about 1/16th of a second. This principle is fundamental to how cinema and animation work, creating the illusion of continuous motion. Blind spot. This is the specific point where the optic nerve leaves the eye. It's called the blind spot because there are no photoreceptors here, so you can't see anything if an image falls on this point. Fovea, yellow spot. As we mentioned, this is the most sensitive part of the retina, containing the maximum number of cones, making it responsible for your sharpest central vision. Of the eye, refractive errors. Our eyes aren't always perfect, and various refractive errors can occur. Myopia or nearsightedness. This happens when the lens is too curved or the eyeball is too long, causing the image to form in front of the retina. It's corrected with a concave lens. Hypermetropia or farsightedness. Here the lens is too flat or the eyeball is too short, meaning the image forms behind the retina. A convex lens is used for correction. Astigmatism. This is caused by an uneven curvature of the cornea, leading to distorted images. It's corrected with cylindrical lenses. Presbyopia. Often age-related, this involves reduced lens flexibility, making it difficult to focus on nearby objects. Bifocal or progressive lenses can help. Cataract. This is a clouding of the lens, which can be corrected through surgical removal and the implantation of an artificial lens. Color blindness. A genetic defect in the cones, it currently has no cure, although color filter lenses may offer some assistance. Revision facts. To quickly summarize some key facts about the eye has a focal length of approximately 2.5 centimeters. The retina is often compared to the film in a camera. Your eye lens is convex and flexible. Normal vision is often referred to as 20/20. Rods are for night vision, cones are for color vision. The image formed on the retina is inverted and real. The blind spot has no photoreceptors. Persistence of vision lasts for 1/16 of a second. The light-sensitive pigment in rods is called rhodopsin. Thank you for joining me on this detailed look into the human eye. I hope you now have a clearer understanding of this remarkable organ. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more insightful content, and leave any questions or comments below. See you next time.